We just defeated him. Welcome back to the video. It's your boy Cranges, and today we're going to be playing Pixlemon 100 Days Challenge on Pixlemon, and our challenges are listed as finding a legendary Pokemon, capturing 10 Pokemon, and building a base, and also evolving one of our Pokemon as we have. So today we are on Smash MC, and we are going to be playing on Pixlemon Charmander, I believe. And as you start, you always get a starter Pokemon, and I think we are going to go for the OG Charmander. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't know much about Pokemon, not really anything actually. I did follow up as a kid with the show, but that's about it. So as you start off, you get 45 Pokeballs, 16 Greats, and 8 Ultras, and a random teleportation. Our goal for day 1 and day 2 is to build a base, and I think we have a pretty good location as of right now. I think we're going to make it right here next to the water and in this field, then days 1, 2, and 3 getting wood. So what we did on day 1 is we random teleported again so we can find a place where to build, because that last place was not having it, and we were thinking about building here because of sand and glass. We like this location also because there is wood next to us. We did also try to fight our first Pokemon, which was a Diglett, but as you can see, I don't think we really got too far with it. Our Pokemon was only a level 5 compared to a level 12, and we got destroyed. But there is healing stations, so we took that for benefits. We had no clue what this was at the time, so we thought it was glasses for our character, but it turns out it wasn't. So we checked our inventory on day 2 to find out there was nothing. So we decided to do /warp list and find out where the healing is. So we did /warp heal, and then we had to wait for this guy, of course, but we waited for our Pokemon to heal, and we finally have our Charmander right back up to where it should have been. We then went back to Wild Teleport so we can go get some wood and find out some more wood about our base, but we didn't know what any of this stuff was really, so we were just exploring at the time. And a Mickleberry, I don't know what that really is. We decided to get some wood on day 3 and started grinding towards the house so we can finally have a house to complete one of our challenges out of the 4. On day 5, we found a village with this trader that seemed to not really give us anything, and we also ran into this really cool design. So we started taking the slabs for our base, but we didn't really use them in the future. You'll see that. And then we really ran into this dungeon, or this gym, as you say. It's the fire gym. And he talked to us, Inferno Gym, my bad. And he was the gym leader. I didn't really know what to do here. I was still new at the time, and I still am new. But we got ourselves into a fight, and we couldn't really do anything. So we tried our best, and we used our Ember to try to protect ourselves. But this Blaziken was a little better than us. So we tried growling, and he just kept hitting us. We didn't do any damage on him, which was crazy in my mind. We couldn't even run. We kept trying to use Ember, but it wasn't working, so I was trying to spam through this just to know that I was going to die, because what really could I have done? I was new, I had nothing, I was a level 5 versus a Blaziken level 5 in a gym. So he destroyed us, and I didn't really know what to do from here, so I just explored. And I kind of found out where I wanted to live here, but I did use a revive to revive our Charmander because I didn't want to go back to Warp Heal because I found a good location. Then we decided to explore the village, and really we didn't find anything. I think it was already looted. We felt nice about this spot though. It was nice, it was next to trees and in the sand next to a dungeon. So we did try to claim, but we didn't know how to claim at the time, so I don't think we were going to live here. We came across this very weird invisible block that we just didn't know what to do, so we started mining around it, like any normal person would do to figure out what it was, and turns out you really just couldn't hit it. You couldn't do anything about it, so tried making a square around it and hitting it, maybe with my pickaxe a little bit. Nothing worked. So I was stuck here on day 10, just doing exploring. It finally hit day 11 and I finally figured out how to claim, but I didn't know how to get rid of this claim that I learned how to, so I did what every other person would do, and I asked in chat, how do I unclaim something? And, well, I finally actually got some help. And they just said to / abandon claim, so that's exactly what I did on top of the claim. I did decide to go somewhere else for my claim now, because I did want to get a nice claim. I didn't want to get a small one like I just did. I wanted to make a nice big base, and I think I finally found a spot where to do it. So here it was, day 13, and a new base, and a new house I made. Spent a few days trying to build it and get the wood. I did have some wood, but I kept having to go out, and I thought I could finally battle some Pokemon, so thought it would be nice and get this guy out, and then, you know, maybe betray him with fighting him. So that's exactly what I did. Turned around and I said, nope, let's go back, let's kill him. I thought I was a high enough level for level 16. He didn't look that good. He was small. Never judge a Pokemon by their size, I learned. So I fought him and he destroyed me. He absolutely destroyed me. So I had to go to Warp Heal again and heal my Pokemon because I didn't want to use my revives. But eventually, I finished the base, and I'll bring you there. Change of plans. I didn't really get to finish the base yet, so I decided to go mining because I feel like I didn't have the right tools for what I was doing on this server. I decided to find a spot, pick a spot, find some coal so I can get some glass finally and finish the base. I felt trapped really with nothing. My tools were breaking and I just had to mine, so I went to go mining. Day 15 through 20. I also saw in chat that there was a command called /dailies, so I decided to do it and get my rewards. I decided, hey, I actually have Great Balls and Ultra Balls, so I decided to use one on this Ghastly, and turns out I actually caught it, so it was already a level 25, which was in my surprise. I didn't really know any of the moves of any Pokemon really, so I just started clicking random ones and it really didn't work out for me. It was bringing his health down a little bit, but I used Hypnosis I think a little too much. And in the end I really did hurt my Ghastly a lot, but I did manage to kill him, which was the goal, so I won the battle gaining some XP, dropped the items because I didn't really need them, and I explored the cave a little more. That's when I started to discover new ores. A lot of new ores. I decided to use these ores. Instead of just having them in my inventory, I decided to make new pickaxes because What else would I do? This is when I decided it was enough of having no armor, and I decided to make myself a full iron set except for my boots. This is when I decided to finally go home and finish the base because I accomplished my goal. I got armor and I got my tools. I got better stuff. So it was now time to finish the base. Of course, since my Pokemon were solo, I had to go back to the healing station to heal all of them again. It did take some time, but I got them again. I did also get a new Pokemon, a Woobat and a Whistler. They weren't the best, if I'm being honest. They didn't really do much for me. So finally on day 30, I decided to fight my first Pokemon without losing. With my level 25, what could hurt really? He was really much of a fight. I didn't know what I was still doing, so I tried my hardest, and eventually I did get him. But it was a hassle, and he brought my Ghastly down way too much as I expected. So on day 32, I finally figured out where a training center is so I can finally upgrade my Pokemon, because I couldn't take on any of these guys outside of the training field. I realized they were all level 1s, and I guess they helped me with my defense and everything else. So I decided to spend day 40 and 50 here, upgrading my Pokemon to level 20. I actually learned a new move which was really cool. It was called Dragon Breath, and it did a lot of damage. So I decided to replace that with Growl, because I feel like Growl didn't really do anything. And then here's what happened. I evolved my Charmander. I know it did take a while, and I did sit on the screen for a while, but I think it turned out to be a really cool Pokemon. And he was shiny too, so he now is a Charmeleon. At this point, day 50, I thought it was time to finally fight my levels, and come to know it, I was actually strong enough to beat them, level 14s and level 20s. I did decide to throw out one of these Pokemon that I have because he really was worthless in my team. I didn't feel like I needed him. Day 51 through day 52, I just really sat here, getting glass and trying to finish the base because it was lacking a lot of glass and I had a lot of more work to do. With day 60 coming up, I decided to start voting and get some voting rewards and going to the crates and opening them for you guys because I think you can get some really good loot from that. Now I have to say it was very worth voting for the server because I got one of the most rarest rewards you can get from the vote crate, which is indeed a Master Ball. And I think that's a 100% chance of catching one, so we'll definitely be using this to catch a legendary. Day 58, I spent more time getting some wood so I can finally finish off the base that I was trying to hold off for the longest time so I could play the game. But I think it's time we finally finish the base. I finally decided to fight another Pokemon to test how strong I am, and turns out I'm really strong for a level 20. I know I'm only fighting level 12s, level 15s in my levels, but I really think that my Pokemon have gotten stronger over the time. Now we're fighting a Ghastly level 19, and we destroyed it really. We got it in 2 shots, and it was fast. I decided it was time to catch another Pokemon, and I decided on a Drowsy. He was really strong for his level. He took out almost all of my Pokemon, and I barely got a hit on him. It was bad. He took out my Charmeleon, but I was able to get him to half health with my Charmeleon. Then I changed to this Woobat and got him down just a little bit more to the red so I could use a Pokeball and try to catch him. Our Woobat was actually pretty strong for a level 20. We got all of our Pokemon level 20 when we were training on day 50. We finally got him at a Pokeball, and the rest is history. I felt like our Ghastly wasn't really doing much on our team, so I decided to put him in our computer. We didn't really need him fighting, but the rest of our team is pretty strong at the moment. We just found a boss, we're gonna fight it. Hopefully we can get it. Oh no, I think I put out my Snorra. I'm gonna take out my Charizard. I'm gonna take out my Charmeleon. Ember. Dragon Breath. Scratch. We just defeated him. We finally got 3 out of the 4 challenges done. We finished a base, we captured 10 Pokemon, even though we threw most of them out, and we evolved our Pokemon. We were looking really good. All we had left was a legendary Pokemon. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Sadly, we did not get that legendary Pokemon, but I promise you for a part 2 of this if you guys like it. Drop a comment down below if you do like this. Really, it does help, and it makes me want to play more and record more for you guys. So drop a comment orange, and I'll heart your comment if you got this far, and I'll reply. But if you do want to see a part 2 of me catching legendary Pokemon in 200 days in Pixelmon, drop a comment down, and I'll do it. Later, guys.